Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and guys, I am here to talk about an intriguing fight this Saturday night in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, on ESPN. The main event at 168 pounds, super middleweight division. These two guys will be fighting for, let you know you guys in a second. They will be fighting for the WBC Continental America's super middleweight title. Now, this is a very interesting fight because on one side you got Sirgiy Derevenchenko out of Ukraine, deep amateur background, very exciting fighter to watch, always in fight of the year candidates, and all that, fight of the year candidates or all action fights. He's never in a boring fight. He lets his hands go, tucks his chin, and rock him, sock him until you got him or he gets you out of there. And that's what Sirgiy is all about. Now, Sirgiy is 15-5 with 10 KOs. You feel like he's had more fights than that, and you feel like he's been around longer than that. He's 38 years old, he's over his prime. But he's still a good fighter. I think there's a little bit more left in the gas tank. Sirgiy has a pretty good record. He has defeated Torrio Johnson, pretty good fighter from the Bahamas. Stopped him in 12 rounds. Gave a good fight to Daniel Jacobs. Split decision loss. Pretty close fight. Gave Gennady all good handle in their fight. All action war. Jamal Charlo had a good fight with him. Lost. Carlos Adames, majority decision. Close fight. Lost. Then he fought Jaime Munguia in what was fight of the year candidate. And then he racked up a win there against Von Alexander, 18-10 tune-up fight to get him ready for his next fight, which is very important because this is a make or break type of fight. This is a career-threatening type of fight where it's a must-win for Sirgiy. He's come up short in his biggest fights against Daniel Jacobs, Gennady Golovkin, Jamal Charlo, Carlos Adames, and recently Jaime Munguia. And he's given all those fighters a run for their money. Like I said, he came up short. And at 38, this could be the last dance for him at the world stage on the top level in the main event spot. After this, if he loses, that's it. No more. I don't see him coming back from this. I don't see him getting that main event spot. I don't see him going in there with a big name. It's done. He's 38, and the wars may be catching up. He's had plenty of wars. He's had it with Golovkin. He's had it with Munguia. He's had it. Torrio Johnson. 38 years old. That fighting style gets to you quick. And it's going to be shown Saturday night on how much left there in the tank there really is. How much gas is left in the tank for Sirgiy, because he's 38 years old and now he's getting ready to fight Christian Mbilli, who is no slouch at all, from France, 29 years old, in his prime, physical prime, 27-0, right? He's undefeated, 23 by knockout. So Mbilli has tremendous punching power in both hands, has a tremendous left hook. He defeated Ronald Ellis, pretty good fighter. Defeated Demon Nicholson, stopped him by knockout, something that Edgar couldn't do and Demetrius Andre couldn't do. So now, styles, I always say it, and boxing, I always say it, styles make fights in boxing. Mbilli, what do you say it? Christian Mbilli versus Sirgiy Derevenchenko has all the makings for an all-action fight. Their styles meshed together, equals a war. You got two guys coming forward, banging away with hard power shots until one goes down, and that's what Christian and Sirgiy is all about. Sirgiy with a lot of punches, one of the best combination punchers I've seen. Once Um, as soon as he gets his hands going, lets his hands go and has it going. Very good combination puncher, very fluid with his shots. And then you got Christian, who has heavy hands and likes to mix it up. Very strong. So you got that. So you combine two of that, both all that stuff, and you're gonna get a tremendous fight. Now, like I said, we all can expect Christian Mbilli to give us a war, try to go for the knockout, and go, stand in the pocket. And we all know Sirgiy, and we all expect Sirgiy to do the same thing, but how much is in there for Sirgiy to be able to pull it off again, even in defeat, a good war, because he's 38, he's been in some wars. In his biggest fight, he's come up short. And with Christian, this is no different. This is an undefeated fighter, on the rise, top 10, super middleweight, and at 38, and with some wars in his pocket. How will Sirgiy respond in this fight? Because when the fight gets tough, because it's gonna get tough, Christian ain't going nowhere. He's gonna stand right in his face and trade heavy shots and make it a war, something that Sirgiy will oblige. But when that happens, what's gonna happen to Sirgiy? Will his body break down on him? Or will the old warrior stand up and fight back and have a chance? I mean, Sirgiy is a tremendous fighter. I honestly, I hope that he's able to. I would love to see him get this big win that he so rightfully deserves. He's been grinding and fighting throughout his pro career for some time now. That he's come up short in all his big fights, and you want to see a guy like that to finally get that big win. So beating Christian will be such a satisfying victory, not only if you're a fan of Sirgiy, but in his career. And of course, his career will definitely continue to go on and into a world title shot. The winner of this fight gets the world title shot for sure at 168. Christian was supposed to fight Canelo Alvarez, and that never happened. And we all know why. We got Canelo Berlanga instead. Not a bad fight, but there's always a better. So this is it. Sirgiy Derevenchenko versus Christian Mbilli. In what is expected to be a 168-pound shootout for as long as it lasts. I don't think this fight's going to distance. These two guys, they throw with bad intentions. They like to stand in the pocket and trade shots, and I can't expect nothing less. And someone's gonna go down, man. Someone's gonna go down. This fight will definitely show how much Sirgiy has left in the tank. And this is the do or die fight for him, man. If he loses, he has to retire. I want to see him retire. I like to see Sirgiy in the ring. He's an exciting fighter, but I don't want to see him become a stepping stone for any other fighter. He's 38, so if he can't win this one, that's it. But if he can, then hey, sky's the limit. Miracle in Boxing guys, let me know what you guys think about this fight. Leave your comments down in the section below. Just in the comment section below, and I'll get to those as soon as I can. Like them, respond to them. Miracle Boy Boxing guys, I'm your host, Hosting Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.